Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. Welcome to Winter Sports Night. My name is Victoria Stewart. I'm the athletic director here at Amherst Regional High School. Tonight was just an opportunity for you guys to meet the coaches, see the head coaches of the varsity programs, and also ask a few questions. Before the audience asks any questions, I would like the staff and coaches to introduce themselves, starting with Ross, and then we will go through the sports in alphabetical order. Ross?
Good evening, everyone. My name's Ross Beck. I'm the athletic trainer here at Amherst. This is my 5th year at Amherst, for 8th year as a trainer. I have an extended video that I think Victoria shared with everybody that explains concussions and injuries a little more. And if you're interested, watch that. And any other medical questions, feel free to reach out.
Thanks, Ross. And we're going to start with Alpine.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Coach Coolis. I will be working with the Alpine team this year. This is my 1st year at Amherst, but one of many working in the Alpine field. So I look forward to meeting each and every one of you and having a great season this year.
Boys basketball.
Hi, everyone. My name is Basil. This is my 1st year coaching here in Amherst. Played here not too long ago, but looking forward to getting back into it. I've coached 5+ years before now, and looking to get back into it with the boys with tryouts coming out next Monday. Yep.
Girls basketball.
Hi, my name is Ralph Luce. I'm the girls varsity coach. It is my 2nd year, and I just can't wait to get back in the gym, to be perfectly honest with you. So looking forward to getting started.
Ice hockey.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Russo. I'm the head coach of the hockey team. This will be my 6th or 7th year. I'm not quite sure, but looking forward, like all the other coaches, to get back into our respective facilities and to drop the puck and let's get at it. Thank you.
Okay, we have Nordic.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name's Carl Signoni. I'm the head coach of the Nordic ski team. I've been coaching at different levels for cross-country skiing or Nordic skiing for many years, and I'm really looking forward to getting out in the snow soon. Already, thank you.
Last but not least, we have the swim coaches.
Hi, everyone. I'm Giselle Hennessy. I was swimming with Amherst also not too long ago, but I've been assistant coach the past 2 years. This is my 1st year as a co-head coach with Solomon here. But yeah, we're also looking forward to this season. Thanks for attending.
All right. Hi, I'm Solomon. I've been an assistant coach for 3 years, and this is going to be my 1st year as a co-head coach with Giselle.
Thank you, guys. All right, and before we open up the floor for any questions, I just wanted to give you guys a few updates and some information that you guys may or may not have at this point. Start date, that's a big question that I get a lot. The start date is a week from today. Exciting. A little bit later than normal, but it's happening. January 11th, we will have tryouts or first day of practice, whatever the coaches call it. That's happening on Monday. A little bit more information can be found on our website, so I just want to share the screen with you so you know where to access all this information. So I think right here you can see my screen. So you just go to arps.org and you click on our schools. Oops, I just clicked on the family button. Look at that. All right, so you click on our schools, you go to the high school. Once you go to the high school, you go to athletics. You go to athletics and then you see all this information. This frequently asked questions page, it has a lot of questions that you may be looking for. It has our fabulous videos that all of our coaches put together. Thank you for our coaches for putting all that stuff together and coming here tonight. The coaches have been working extremely hard, trying to make sure that they can create a safe and a safe and fun environment for our student athletes. So I really appreciate all their support on their end, all their stuff they've done before the season started. You can register right here, it's highlighted. And then the link for tonight's meeting, but pretty much everything here. My email address, whenever you guys have any questions, coaches' email addresses can be found in the coaches directory right here as well. And that is all I have to share from the website tonight. Other big information pieces is that everyone needs to have their physical on file in order to play and to participate in any tryouts and games that we may have. If you do not have a physical on file with our nurse, it needs to be sent to our nurse, Robin Supernaut. It needs to be sent to her, and then you guys will be eligible to play. Everyone needs to be registered, and they need to have physical on file. I would also suggest bringing more than one mask. Everyone is supposed to be wearing a mask this season. No gaiters are allowed at any point in time. I would say from the fall, people definitely needed to switch their mask more often than not. Being indoors, I assume, you may get a little bit more sweatier. Make sure you change your mask. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys some more room to ask any questions. We are delayed, so sorry if you guys have any questions, just post them in the comment section and ask away, and I will make sure to answer them or bring up the coach to answer any sport-specific questions you may have. All right, I don't see any questions at this point, and no one has left this meeting from what I can see, really. So other information that you guys may want to know, there's no sharing any jerseys as well. And there's no sharing any water bottles. Water fountains are also only used to fill up water bottles at any point in time. They're not used to drink out of them, so make sure you bring a bottle. Oh, recommendations for fall athletes. I do have a few. I think someone has worn one. If any coaches have anyone's in mind, please feel free to step in and just comment that you have one. I would say the Adidas one's pretty good. It fits well to the face, and it's kind of loose. It's like a dry fit, so it actually dries out. Not loose, but it dries a little bit better. So the whole material. So I would use either the Adidas one or the Reebok one I like. A lot of people use the medical mask, but I see those fall a little bit easier than others. Okay. How many games are there for hockey?
At this point, I believe that we are still waiting for the official schedule to come out, but I think we're shooting somewhere between 8 and 12, and 12 is going to be a high number. So I'd probably say something like 10, probably like 10 games. Where they're going to be, I believe, again, this is all still being worked out. I believe there's going to be a bubble at the Olympia in West Springfield. And as the scheduler of the PVIAC hockey teams go, we're just going to learn as the days go by. So I hope that's helpful.
Thank you, Coach. And we're going to move on to the next question.
Where do students meet for boys basketball tryouts? Are we going to have people meet in the front before? I mean,
yeah,
we'll have to coordinate that with the boys, because there's going to probably be 2 separate tryouts, depending on the registration amount. If there's over 25, they're going to need to have, split it up between freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. And we'll send communication out before next Monday, so everyone knows when and where you need to be for next week's tryout.
Thank you. And we are going to move to this one. Do you know anything about buses for alpine skiing? I'll take this one, Coach Sam, if you don't mind. This is a question that I want to answer for a few teams. So buses in general, parents, guardians, and even students who can drive themselves and transport themselves to games, as well as your parents can transport you, or you can go with someone else as well. I just need to know ahead of time. There are 23 people allowed on the bus at a time, so that will determine how many buses we will need for an event. Otherwise, the bus schedule, the coaches will let you know when the buses will leave for games. It will also be posted on the MIA website. All right, I am going to bring up my swim coaches.
So how will the virtual swim meets work? As far as we know right now, we are going to have our swimmers compete. We're going to put them in the pool, have them do their events as normal, except that the other team won't be there. We're looking into live streaming or somehow recording the meet at our pool, and then the idea is we share our results with the other team. Each of us will compete within 24 hours of each other, and then those results will get compared and scoring will be done. So I think that's what we're looking at right now.
To add to that, the biggest difference you're going to notice is going to be that the meets are going to be kind of asynchronous. They're going to progress pretty much the same way as they used to. You know, we're going to swim through the events in the meet, boy, girl, all the way through in the normal order. There just won't be the other team with us. We're going to record our results, and they're going to be verified by the official present. And then we'll have to communicate with the other coach, We're going to have to communicate with the opposing coaches electronically somehow. So we're thinking about communicating in real time via Google Sheets or something, but there's also going to be there may be the situation in which the other team does not have the meet the same day that we have them. And in that case, we will still proceed with having our scheduled meet, but we'll hold on to our results and maybe use those at a later date.
Coaches, I'm going to keep you on, but I will provide everyone with an update about the pool. As far as the pool goes, we are still waiting on more information. Tomorrow we are bringing an outside contractor in to look at how to resolve the issues that we have with the 2 filters that are broken. They do need to be replaced. And as of right now, the coaches can give you a little bit of an update on what they're thinking about for practices.
Yeah, so right now we have a couple of options as to what spaces we can use for working out together. There is a pool that we're looking into renting to get kids in the water, but we're looking into how feasible that will be as the pool is in Belchertown. So we just we're sending out an email soon to get feedback from parents and see what people want to do. Otherwise, we're definitely going to do some dry lands in open spaces like the cafeteria, and might even do some weightlifting in the weight room to get kids, very light weightlifting as well, just to get kids kind of stronger, getting used to working out before we get them back in the water. So we'll definitely still be meeting. Times are still up in the air, but we will know by the end of the week, and we'll be communicating that as soon as possible.
Thank you, coaches.
All right, what's the next one we got here? How many basketball teams will there be? Is that the next one? Yep, there you go. There's going to be 2 teams for both boys and girls, right, Ralph?
That looks to be what's going to happen, yes.
So varsity and a JV for both.
Correct. We're limited by numbers we can have in the gym. So like Basil said, with the tryouts, that's going to kind of be up in the air how those things are handled. You know, I haven't even decided how we're doing it yet until registrations are done. But yeah, I think we're looking at a JV and varsity for both teams.
Tryouts. I know a lot of times basketball, girls and boys, we combine JV and varsity practices, and this year it's not looking like we're going to be able to do that or carry over any JV or have any swing players between JV and varsity. It's not recommended, so probably not going to happen.
Thank you, coaches. Next one's for Nordic. So Carl, I'm going to bring you up on the screen.
Oh, how will Nordic Friday waxing work? I think this year with the protocols for the pandemic. We're going to be asking the skiers to either just wax themselves, or we're going to be practicing in pods. We're going to divide up the team into small groups. If there is a way to wax together within your group, we'll try to figure that out, but it may result in people, the skiers particularly, learning how to wax their skis on their own at home. I'm kind of new to this, so I'm not sure if we have a space at the school that would be big enough to do social distancing and waxing at the same time. But we'll work it out.
We'll probably do it outdoors like we were talking about before.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I've done that for years and years myself, just, at a race, set up my wax bench at the back of my car. And we can certainly do that as well. And to make sure everyone gets waxed properly. Thanks. It's a good question.
So the next question we have, okay, so I will answer this question. Yes, we are planning to have live stream for every athletic event, for home athletic event. A lot of away teams, they do not, where no one's allowing spectators for away fans. We're not allowing spectators at all, but we will be streaming events live. Thank you for that question. Are we going to be skiing on the mountain? I think this one's for Alpine.
Hello. So we will have the opportunity to be skiing on the mountain. We are looking, fingers crossed, at hopefully having one practice day on the mountain a week, coupled with one competition day. So we're looking at Tuesday and Thursdays right now. We're working on solidifying the schedule, and as soon as I get that all set, it will be communicated out to you all.
Thank you. I will answer this question. The quick one is no, there will be no playoffs this year. That's just how it is this year. Normally every other year. I'm pretty sure you are new here, but we do normally have playoffs. All right. So this, I can answer this right now. I mean, it's not recommended. However, student athletes definitely can go there. Ross, I don't know if you want to add to it. I think it's free up until the 21st, of which I believe is when the UMass students come back.
I believe so also. It wasn't anything we suggested or recommended in the fall for athletes. I'm not going to discourage it if somebody wants to go do it, but it's not anything we're going to require or suggest.
Thank you, Ross. This one's from a basketball player. So Ralph, I'm going to add you here.
I will defer to you because I actually don't know. That's a good question. Is that?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I assume it is. I know skiing's in there till 5. That was something we were going to talk about, I think, actually.
Yep. So whenever the other teams that use this actually as their practice facility, you guys will be able to use it. Your coach will just need to supervise you, similar to last year. Thanks, Delaney, for that question and for watching.
So, yes, we will need parents for timing. Oh, no?
Not for timing, just for scoring.
The swimmers will time.
The swimmers will be timing for us.
Okay. Got it. So, yeah, we'll need parents for some things, but not as many as as in normal years.
And this is similar to all sports. All sports are going to need some parent volunteers more often than not. So just please be sure to, look at your emails And I realized I was muted when I was talking, so just got a couple texts about that. Are there any more questions that anyone has at this time? Yes, we do need volunteer scorekeepers. We're going to need volunteers. We're going to use them, and they're all going to have to wear masks and follow the guidelines as well. How will players communicate with coaches?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a girl or boys basketball question, but either way, email, text, phone call. I'll be giving my cell phone number out to whomever makes the team. So yeah, we'll have open lines of communication on that front.
And with the girls program, we use a program called Remind, which is a safe text messaging service. It's all recorded, and we'll use that I use it to announce practices, practice game times, all that stuff. So we use that on a daily basis to remind people where they need to be.
And coaches, other coaches, would you like to say how you'll communicate with players too?
As far as hockey is concerned, we're in pretty close proximity with the players as we all are as coaches. But with hockey, there's one kind of I guess it's a team kind of rule. There'll be no discussing of player issues at the rink. Like Coach Basil said, I'll give you my email number, my cell phone number. Any type of player, coach, parent issue will be discussed away from the playing surface. Thank you.
As far as swimming goes, we've currently got a Google group going through which our emails, coaches' emails will certainly come through, and I believe our emails are attached to that too. We'll also be sending out a document with our expectations and such that will have our emails on there as well. So that's our main form of communication would be email, and we'll make those readily available.
Alpine is also using Remind. A lot of parents in here already that I see have already joined it. I will be sending an email out to everybody that is registered after this, though, with the information in case they haven't registered yet.
Okay, thank you. Busing to away games. I think I went over this a little bit in the beginning, but in case you missed it, away games, parents are allowed to transport their children. Children are allowed to transport themselves if they can drive. They can carpool. I just need to know beforehand just so I know how many buses we need to get. As far as the coaches' presentations, they have been emailed out to you, but they are on the athletic webpage. So if you go to the frequently asked questions page and where it says what sports are we offering this winter, you will see the videos, a link to the videos where you can see all the videos. Another question. Great question. So in order to suspend practices in sports, I am in touch daily with our Board of Health, also with our superintendent, Dr. Morris, and we have discussions whether we need to cancel sports. We even had this discussion in the fall, right? We went red mainly because of UMass's numbers rising. So UMass comes back. And if we go red, we were still allowed to practice. So it's definitely depends on the circumstances as well. The MIA really hasn't set any decisions or gives us any guidance. We really go with our Board of Health. I think that's pretty much it for questions. If there's no more questions at this point, I'll wait a couple more seconds. Like I said, it lags. So I thought there was no questions in the beginning, but then they all came at once. So I'll leave a couple more minutes for questions. Otherwise, I guess I can just talk.
I don't know if you intentionally skipped it, but it looks like there's a question in there and twice.
Oh,
You
is
might have already
there?
gotten it.
Sorry, which one was it?
Could coach presentations be emailed to registered families so that we can open the links?
Oh yeah, I thought I answered that. But so you can just go to the Suzanne, you can go to the athletic webpage and go to the frequently asked questions and see under the questions, what sports do we offer? You'll see it right there. The links to all those meetings. Oh, someone had trouble opening the Nordic one. Okay, I will go back and look at what it's saved under. Not a question, but a nice comment. So thank you, Mary.
A nice comment from a nice lady.
Another nice comment. All right. Oh, another one. All right. So I guess all these nice comments means we're coming to an end. I really appreciate it. My email's on the athletic webpage. Like I said, feel free to send me an email. I am more than happy to help answer the question or find someone that can answer the question for you. Happy New Year. And I can't wait to see everyone on January 11th. If you have any questions, feel free. Please do not hesitate to ask. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you, coaches.
I'm not sure, Victoria, I'm not sure my phone's going to pick up that remind me thing. Let me ever see anything like that?
No, but we are still live. But you know what? We like a little humor.
It's all right.
We like some humor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, watch this. Oh, yeah. That's why Farrell's the assistant. He's going to get all that stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
Most of my players and parents know that